Hey YouTube, today I'll show you how to make penne vodka. You will need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, half a cup of cream, I'm using light cream, 1 cup of chicken broth or vegetable broth, 28 to 32 ounces of crushed tomatoes. Extra you could put in peas, and I'm putting broccoli also. And obviously pasta, I'm using 1 pound of pasta. And it's penne vodka, so if you want, you can use vodka. But in this case, I'm just using water just to show you when you put it in and how you boil it off. So this is water, yeah. And if you're using vodka, use it. You don't risk everything. I'm not responsible. So yeah, let's get. So I'm at the stove, and let's get started. First, we're going to want to put the oil on our medium flame. Let it sit there for a minute. You could also, instead, if you want to use butter, you could, instead of using 2 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons of olive oil, you could use 1 to 2 tablespoons and also put a tablespoon of butter to give a nice buttery taste. So it's been heating up for about a minute to 2 minutes now, and now I'm just going to dump in the garlic and let that saute for about 2 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. Keep moving it around because you don't want the garlic to burn. And I'm on level 6 right now, so I'm on medium heat. So at this time, after about 1 to 2 minutes of the garlic cooking, if you are going to use vodka, this is the time I put it in. So I'm just going to put my water in, just to show you. It's not going to ruin it, but it's going to evaporate. I'm going to slowly put it in. I used 4 tablespoons. So about 3 to 3.5 ounces about. And I want to wait until that reduces 50%. So give this about 2 minutes. So it's boiling off. So now we're going to want to add the chicken stock and veggie stock, which is 1 cup. Increase the heat a little bit. And I'm going to wait for that to get back to a little boil. And then I'm going to add the crushed tomatoes. So now at a light boil. So I'm going to now empty in my tomatoes. Just going to let them not boil again. Just going to. I also, these are canned tomatoes that I just mashed up. And it came, and it had some tomato juice in it. So I actually kept that aside in case it gets too thick. I could pour a little bit in to thin it a little bit. So I'm going to mix this in. Doesn't look that good now, but it's going to come out really good, trust me. We're going to also put some salt and pepper in, a little bit. Mix that up. Now we're going to add the heavy cream, which is half. Sorry about that. If it's not enough, you could always add more. Now this is, if it looks too watery, like from this video, you don't want this watery. You could use, make sure that you drain the tomatoes and obviously use less veggie or chicken broth. You could also, if you're doing it with me right now, just let it simmer like I'm gonna. It's gonna definitely reduce a little bit. So as you can see, you got a nice pink color. And if you want, you could always add a little more to make it pinker. So now I'm just gonna let this sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll eat back when it's done. So as you can see, it really boiled off a lot, so it's much thinner. And I also probably mentioned Parmesan cheese. If you want to add a little more cheese to it, you could feel free to grate some in. So I'm going to do some right now, some fresh Parmesan cheese. It also really thickens it up. Okay. I'm going to give it a stir. Now I'm going to add the peas and broccoli. Just water, and then that's why I'm using my hands. Give that a stir, and then I'm going to add the broccoli. I pre-boiled the broccoli, so. So you use, instead of about a cup of broth, use about a half, and then just add by quarters to see how thick it is. So I'm going to let this simmer for another 5 minutes, and we're good to go. We're going to pour it on the pasta. Okay, so it's been boiling for about 5-10 minutes now, and I did add a little more cream just to thicken it up, and I added some more cheese and pepper and stuff. So thicken a little bit, and now let's plate it. So I'm just going to move it aside and bring my pasta here. So I'm literally just going to pull it on. Let's get rid of that steam for you. Sorry about that. Now we're going to add a little more cheese. I'm just cutting it. Put more cheese on top. That's how you make penne vodka. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comments. And also, if you are using vodka, just remember to make sure you boil it off, because you don't want to serve it with vodka in it, like without the alcohol boiled off. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.